Sorghum is a multi-purpose plant. It produces nutritious food for animals, biofuel, decorations, and food for humans, including delicious gluten-free grain, a sweetener called sorghum syrup, and alcoholic beverages. The syrup is derived from the stalks. You have to crush the stalks to get the juice out, then boil down the juice to make the syrup, much like sugar cane.
You can see how hard these sorghum stalks are to chop up. You can see why they'd need a dedicated sorghum mill to chop up the stalks small enough to get the juice out of them. I don't want to damage my kitchen food processor by putting these through to try and extract sorghum syrup. I'm just going to take people's word for it that that's how you get sorghum syrup. You chop them up, get the juice out and boil the juice.
These are homegrown sorghum seeds. As you can see, they're kind of small. They've got their husks on. I don't know how to get the husks off. So to cook with sorghum seeds, I've bought some from a commercial supplier.
Here's this proper grain sorghum, and it looks a lot more appetizing. And to cook it, first of all, you start off with soaking it overnight. A cup of sorghum grain into a bowl with 3 cups of water. And I'm just going to let that stand overnight and soak.
Now that these sorghum grains are cooked, I'm going to make a salad with them. Add some chopped red pepper, otherwise known as capsicum, otherwise known as bell pepper. It's the mild variety. Some chopped spring onions, otherwise known as scallions. Some pistachio nuts. Chopped olives and mint. Some nice fresh pomegranate seeds. And some chickpeas, otherwise known as garbanzo beans, lightly fried in spices. The recipe I've used is chickpea sorghum salad by Lauren Glukina. You can find it on the internet, and here's the recipe for the dressing. It's a really nice salad, well worth making. You can pop sorghum the same way as you pop popcorn. I've got a special little microwave popcorn making dish here, and I'm going to make some sorghum popcorn. Here's the steaming, fragrant, delicious, nutritious sorghum popcorn. I just eat it as is, but you can add your own extras such as margarine, butter, salt or sugar or whatever flavouring you prefer. I'm going to make sorghum pancakes, and to start with I need buttermilk, which I haven't got, so I'm going to make a buttermilk substitute using half a cup of whatever milk is your choice, whether it's soy milk in this case or whether it's dairy milk or almond milk, and a tablespoon of freshly squeezed lemon juice. Mix them together, let them stand for a while, and you have an ideal buttermilk substitute. Sorghum's gluten-free, so the pancakes are also gluten-free, and this recipe comes from Bob's Red Mill. I used 3/4 of a cup of freshly ground sorghum flour. You can buy sorghum flour already ground. 1 tablespoon of sugar, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. That was the dry ingredients. Now for the wet ingredients, we take 2 tablespoons of melted shortening of your choice, whether it's margarine or butter, half a cup of buttermilk, in my case it's the buttermilk substitute, half a teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1 large egg or egg substitute such as a flax egg, and 1/4 cup of water. You can also use chia seeds as an egg substitute. Add the wet mixture to the dry mixture, stirring all the time, and mix well. Pour the mixture into a hot fry pan. Cook it until bubbles appear on the surface and then flip the pancake. I'm topping these pancakes with seasonal fruits, figs and yellow tamarillos, but you can use any fruit that you feel like. A dob of vegan coconut yogurt and a drizzle of sorghum syrup. Delicious.
Okay, it's confession time. I just thought I'd better say, be careful when you're cooking sorghum because it burns easily. To be quite honest, when I cooked the sorghum pancake, it burnt on one side, so I just flipped it over and showed you the good side. Secondly, when I cooked the sorghum popcorn, that burnt as well and kind of smoked out the kitchen, and I had to throw that first lot out and cook another lot. Just letting you know, want to be completely honest here, it does burn easily, so go easy when you're cooking sorghum popcorn or sorghum pancakes.
Sorghum or broomcorn is an amazingly useful plant with an incredible variety of uses. It's also really pretty and easy to grow.